Several years ago, I had a pastor, and the next thing I noticed was that anytime we drove out, this man would park by the roadside and pick up prostitutes. And when I challenged him, sir, why are you carrying these guys? Do you know them? He said, no, I don't know them. They are stranded. I just want to help them. But you see, later we started hearing that this man of God is sleeping around. The wife was broken. She cried, and he promised he was not going to do it again, but it kept happening over and over. I thought within me, how can I help this man? I can't even challenge him. So I bought a new SIM card and I typed some messages telling him about the need to change his lifestyle. I put some scriptural references there and all that, and I sent that message to him. He read it. He was bothered because he didn't know who the person could be. He tried to call. I didn't pick calls, but it still did not change. So one of those days, he took some alcohol, drove out of town, and he had an accident and died instantly.
The Bible says, he that cannot control his emotions is like a city broken down and without wall. In ancient times, creating wall around those ancient cities was their own way of fortifying themselves against foreign attack. When God told Israelites to go and destroy Jericho, and the people in Jericho heard, they shut their gates. Nobody could go in, nobody could come out, because they had a defense system. It's called their wall. Now when the Bible says, he that cannot control his emotions is like a city broken down and without wall. Now you understand that a city that does not have wall is vulnerable. It is true that you are a city set upon a hill. You have a height advantage over principalities and power, but don't be too comfortable in the fact that you are higher in the realm of the spirits. As long as you have no control over your feelings, your walls are broken down, Satan will beat you hands down. The Bible says, he that breaketh the hedge, the walls, the serpent shall bite. If you are always acting on the instruction that your emotion gives you, your future is not secured. Because each time you compromise, regardless of how little the compromise appears to you, you are weakening that wall of defense, that thing that makes a man guard himself and say, no, I won't do this. And the truth is, if you continue compromising here and there, a time will come that that wall will be completely broken. You will now become a beast that cannot control itself. Samson had an unusual strength, but he had no walls. Now imagine the time, the resources, the energy that Jericho must have invested in building their city, but everything in that city was burnt down in a single day, all because the wall that was supposed to be a defense system was broken. I see the efforts many of us are putting into our lives. Everybody wants to be successful, but listen to me, you have invested too much in yourself not to have a security system in place, because everything you have built all your life can be wasted in a day if you have no control over your emotions. Can you shut down on building the cities and focus on the walls? Some of us young ministers, we will cry to God, God, anoint me, give me the mantle of TLS born with a touch of Babalola's grace. And God is saying, mele take care of us. You have been weighed on a balance and you have found wanting. God does not invest where he does not hope to harvest. If you don't have a system of protection around your life, God will not invest so much into you. If you are building a ministry but you forget to build your walls, you are wasting your time. Because see, when God does not approve you in the secret place, there is no manifestation for you. So before you contend for graces, can you calm down and start building the walls around your life?